Okay, looks like everything is working like it should. And hello everyone to my, I wouldn't say exactly new series or even a series, because this is, I think, one-time flick basically, because like you can hear my English is bad, so that's why I call this bad English gaming. But I really wanted to show you the Homeworld. For you who know the game, it's nothing new. For those of you who haven't heard of it, stay a while and see what will happen. I think this is one of the greatest real-time strategy games ever created. Yeah, I know there were like Command and Conquer series, Supreme Commander, Total Annihilation. I don't know if it is pronounced that way, but you know what I mean. At least I have. So, difference between those series I mentioned just now and Homeworld is that Homeworld is taking place in a three-dimensional space in space. I know that sounds kind of strange, but you manage the fleet of spaceships in Homeworld instead of some tanks or ground cars or whatever. Yes, so you do not have normal like base creation or building some turrets or no resourcing keys. Yes, but kind of in different way. Everything is basically mobile in this game. Okay, let's stop this kind of awkward now introduction and let's start the game. For now we got single player. We could choose two sides. Basically it doesn't matter. The only difference is that there will be different ship models, but behavior is basically the same. Okay, so we could choose Kushan, which are our main like protagonists, I guess. Actually, the main race we supposed to play, yes, because Titans, basically Titan Empire are our enemies. So, but if you want, you can just play them. There's no difference whatsoever in missions. Okay, then before we start, let's change a little schematic. If we're going to fly the banana, it should look like banana, be like, I don't know, kinda more yellow, I guess, something like that. Well, I think looks nice. And the stripe color maybe green. Yeah, I know, but well, okay, let's stick with that. And okay, we got our colors, we got our new game. Then we will be starting right now.
100 years ago, a satellite detected an object under the sands of the Great Desert. An expedition was sent. An ancient starship buried in the sand. Deep inside the ruin was a single stone that would change the course of our history forever. On the stone was etched a galactic map, and a single word more ancient than the clans themselves. Hiigara, our home. The clans were united, and a massive colony ship was designed. Construction would take 60 years. It would demand new technologies, new industries, and new sacrifices. greatest of these was made by the scientist Karen Sajet, who had herself permanently integrated into the colony ship as its living core. She is now Fleet Command. The promise of the Guide Stone united the entire population. Every mind became focused on the true origin of our people. Every effort on the construction of the ship that would seek it out among the stars.
All stations green. You got it. Base 8, 9, 10 sealed. Scaffold decks A, B, C secure. All systems green. What a beautiful sight.
This is Fleet Command. Reporting Mothership pre-launch status. Command online. Resourcing online. Construction online. Cryogenic subsections A through J online. K through S online. Scaffold control, stand by for alignment. Alignment confirmed. Stand by, release control. The mothership has cleared the scaffold. We are away. Stand by for command line testing.
Command line green, initial fleet in position.
Fleet intelligence going online. Our task is to analyze all sensor data and generate mission objectives. Before the hyperdrive test, several trials must be completed.
Mothership.
Test construction by building the primary research ship. Test resource processing by harvesting the asteroids provided nearby.
Hyperspace module charging. 35% capacity and rising. The mothership will be ready for the hyperdrive test in 10 minutes. Production underway.
Stand by to begin combat trials. First, we will be monitoring formation performance. Target drones have been provided here. Assign a formation to your fighters and destroy the drones.
Ah yes, nothing can beat the feeling of the original classical Homeworld. This feeling of emptiness of space is something you just cannot get in remastered. I don't know why the space in Homeworld Remastered feels like, I don't know, full of stuff, things, gas clouds, other I don't know, asteroids, whatever. Just doesn't get this nice clean feeling like classic. I always was mesmerized by it. And okay, we got our research vessel. Let's start some research. Also, I really like interface. That lower bar is the only thing you need actually in Homeworld Remastered. You know, you got something over here, something over here, something over here, or even over here, and that it's not that clean, that much clean, whatever. Like I said, bad English. It's not as clean as this when you basically doesn't have any interface until of course you do something like, you know, try to see what is on that bar, or here like the selected unit. There is list here generated of your unit selected like this. Look, you see, and you can just not only see what kind of units you are selected, but also you can just select the one you require. This is so neat and perfect solution for that kind of task like in Homeworld. I don't know why, well, I can imagine why they didn't use it in remaster, but I miss it really, because, you know, I just drag, I get here the list, I can, you know, like see research, chip, research cluster, whatever, yes, but in remaster I got this tiny little tiny icons that's supposed to show us what I just selected, and it's really hard, you know, if you got only few units, there's no problem, yes, they big enough to actually understand what you see, but let's just say this is, I don't know, 50 units, also organized in squadrons and whatever, and you just drag it and you don't know what you are seeing. What is that, oh, I don't know, what is that squadron, 45 or something, what is this is bombers, or this is interceptors, or maybe scouts, I don't know, there's no information about that, but here just pick, and I have scouts, okay, 7 scouts, pick, or resource collector, and I have all the info I need. And if I want concrete squad, which I organize in like strike group under, you know, control 1, 2, 3 groups, then I just press 1, 2, 3, select group, and all job done. Also, let's start better harvesting resources. A little bit I wanted to show about animation of that.
Commencing heavy fighter chassis research.
Oh, the beauty of the harvesting is really great. Look, it's moving and it's harvesting, and the asteroid just disappears. In remaster you got something like that, that it's moved closer to the asteroid and sticks in some distance of it, and then you see the animation of this beam or whatever that is. This vacuum cleaner maybe for asteroid dust, I don't know. Anyway, you see that animation and it just harvests, there's animation on asteroid. Nothing happens to asteroid, by the way. It doesn't disappear like here, just it is. And the collector rotates with the asteroid. Not like here, when it's moving space. No, it's just like it's stuck in one position and it just moves how asteroid move. I know, this is the engine of the Homeworld 2, so in Homeworld 2 resource collectors behave differently because they actually docked to the asteroid and just use mechanical tool instead of that kind of fancy beam to collect resources, but they couldn't creators just replicate that effect like here is, so they just stick with that kind of awkward animation. I don't like it, but I will have to accept it because I can change it. Okay, let's start doing some, you know, missions. Let's see what we have to destroy target drones using formation and harvest asteroids. Okay, harvest asteroids is nearly complete, so that's done. And now let's make a group number 1 and move our scouts to the position, shall we? The only minus is that I managed to actually run game in full HD, 1920 to 1080. So, you know, I have it full screen and it works really nice. The only downside of this is, like you see, the cursor and the movement indicator are not in the same place, and they should be. So yeah, that's one of the downsides of using that kind of registry hacks, because you need to use registry kinda hack, you know, you just need the values changed in the regis to whatever you feel you want. So
Interceptor available
even,
for
oh, and
construction.
look, I press shift to change the elevation, yes, and the cursor automatically goes, but if I release it, you see, it just moves backwards. And so yeah, it's really hard actually to adjust something. Okay, let's move them. Sorry, I forgot to activate microphone. And one big plus for Homeworld Classic is that the fighters actually move information. Amazing, right? They move information. They do not move whatever they feel like. They move information. Better, they shoot missiles to their targets. Well, not missiles, actually, because they're using something like Gatling guns, but you know the idea. They're shooting and basically they are able to destroy targets. It's great. Let's change to claw formation. Look at that elegant change, not like in remastered. It's not that I do not like remastered, because it's, well, it's nice in a graphical way of view because it looks amazing, but about mechanics,
Flight analysis
not
shows
so much.
a 22% increase in combat performance. The next trial will test the effectiveness of tactics. Stand by to begin tactics trial. Use aggressive or evasive tactics and engage the target drones here.
Okay, tactics also are broken in remastered. Like, you know, you have evasive where there are more energy redirected to engines, so they are basically faster but shoot actually with lesser frequency, I guess. I believe so. In neutral there is 50-50, and aggressive, the more energy goes to gun, so they're shooting much more, I guess, but they are slower. So you know, you actually can feel this, observe, and it works. Yes, so you could use it to regulate what you need to do. Yeah, to regulate what you want to use them. Either you want to distract the enemy or actually destroy it, because evasive tactics is great for distracting some bigger ships like frigates. You just make a group, go evasive, and just attack them, and they go flying around. Yes, frigates cannot actually target them or destroy less vehicles, less fighters than they would normally do. And in the same time, you go take your salvage corvettes and try to snatch them. That was pretty nice, Q. And not so much in remaster. Okay, let's return to some decent sorry, not that, cloud to cloud formation, and just use those tactics.
Coordinates confirmed.
Okay, coordinates confirmed, and we are going. We will see how this works in action. Okay, let's use evasive. Pretty nice. You see how they not interceptors, those are scouts. How they are moving? They're shooting, or maybe not, but mostly they're flying around in evasive. Then change it to neutral. And like you see, there are no shooting, they are picking their individual targets. So it's much better. And the last one, aggressive. Mostly they pick one at the same target to actually maximize the firepower. Nice. Let's dock them to mothership and repair, refuel. Also in remastered, fuel system was removed, unfortunately. Instead of this, they gave something like boost or
Tactics
something
trial
like that.
complete. The next trial will test the performance of the salvage corvette. Build one and capture the target drone here.
Mothership.
Okay, we need now build something, so let me just say a few words about building and researching screens. Unfortunately, that's I don't see this as something bad, but for some this might look like that, because this is if you open the build manager or research manager, like you see there is whole screen window, you cannot see what is happening, and the remaster and is better in that regard, because if you open build manager here, basically there is the tab here from that side, or research manager, you still can observe what is happening with your fleet, and at the same time you can, you know, like research something on building, yes, but it's not so obscuring your view. Downside is for remaster that here, look, if I just, where is that post batch, there should be that information, oh whatever, okay, maybe this doesn't work in a different way, let me think. Yes, it's working different way. Okay, look, you have a 3D model of the ship you want to build, you have the cost of the ship, and use some basic information like, oh, let's check interceptor, it will be more like firepower, yes, or maneuverability, or max velocity, coverage, which I find it's pretty important, because you basically know how much of percent of the sphere, yes, it can cover with fire, armor, and mass. This is pretty nice, even if not as much useful as it might be. But in remaster, there's totally no, let's say, there's only one information. It's good versus something, like interceptors versus good versus fighter, and this is the all information you get basically. So, there's also how against witchcraft it is weak. So, basically, two informations are not important. I know you don't need to know the whole construction details, how this works, how this supposed to work, reactors working, and whatever in this craft. But this is really nice little touch to the game. Yes. There's also another thing I wanted, not build manager, sorry, research manager. Oh yeah, we actually can Corvette drive research, and see also we got this info about the vessel you're researching. Corvette class size require a power plant of this size. Can build repair corvette. Okay, fighter chassis. They heavy bomber chassis required to be larger. Blah blah blah. This little description I also find it very nice, very neat. Also like those little details about, you know, about craft we are researching. And here is also another a little thing. I think the classic is better in this regard, because in remastered you need to pay for research. Basically you pay like in Homeworld 2. But here, research is paid in time. So if you want have one research ship, well, it's definitely slower if you just have 6 research ships, because you can give the same research to some chosen amount of ships, and it will regulate how fast research is done. So this is reasonably, just say, slow, right? But if I had 6 of those, and I will click OK, give Corvette drive research to all of this, it will be finished really quickly. So this is nice. Also, if you build 6 ships, they form something like a donut and start rotating space. Really, well, just good eye candy, I guess, and I like it very much. Like many things in this game, I just love those games. But in remastered, you have because classic had it. Yes, and that's it. It doesn't give you anything more if you have more research vessels. Just because classic have it, so remastered have it also. Okay, I'm researching. I need to build the corvette and capture some drones. Okay.
Construction commencing. Corvette drive research complete. Repair corvette available for construction. Mothership.
Oh. Actually, we finished our research, so we can build a repair corvette, which looks like that. Pretty nice. Also, the build manager is pretty neat because
Salvage corvette
oh,
complete.
build just finished because I wanted to actually explain what those bars mean, different color. The first bar is like overall progress of production, because you could produce build more than one unit, like 10 units for example. So the higher bar is, if I recall correctly, the overall production time, yes, and the lower bar only is the bar that show you how long will take to build this one concrete unit. So you know they move in different times. Like I don't know, let's build two interceptor or two scouts. They are cheaper, to show you how this works. Okay, let's build two
Production
scouts, and you
underway.
see, oh, there's a other way around. So you see, progress of this one individual unit is here, and progress of whole batch is the lower bar. See, and it will finish in a few seconds.
Scout
Okay,
complete.
nice.
Reporting.
We got our nice corvette. Let's just salvage something.
Understood. Target selected for salvaging.
Oh, here it is. Look also at this little detail. The one of the well, something I do not like in remaster is that there's lack of those, I don't know, magnetic beams or something like that. The Corvette just attaches itself to the side of this drone, and that's basically it. Yes, nothing happens, just it attaches itself and moves to the mothership. But here in Classic you get this nice animation when you see those magnetic whatever thingies. Yes, animation that keep the drone at bay and actually move it around. Pretty nice. I really like it too.
Ready for orders.
Mothership.
Reporting for duty.
Group 1 reassigned.
Standing by.
Stand by for hyperdrive test.
Rear formation.
Internal pressure doors sealed. Abort systems standing by.
Wall formation confirmed.
Hyperspace module fully charged.
Pattern to wall
I'm
formation
ready to initiate quantum wave generation on your mark.
confirmed.
Good luck, everyone.
All sections have reported in. We are clear to proceed. Trigger the hyperspace drive at your discretion.
No problemo. Only another minus of Classic, unfortunately, is that it doesn't have auto harvesting at the end of the mission. Well, in the first 2 or 3 missions there is no problem, but when you go to the, I believe it's 6th or 7th mission, that started to become a problem, because you got this whole area full of resources, and it would be good to actually harvest them, right? I remember one time I was harvesting like 3 hours. I got 3 resource collectors, just set them to harvest everything, and just waited till they harvest everything, and it took about 3 hours. So it was crazy. It's really sometimes well, over not good. I would say that. Okay, let's hyperspace to the next mission.
Auto docking. Hyperspace initiated. All hyperspace systems operating at full power.
If the hyperspace targeting system is accurate, we will emerge in close proximity to the support vessel Kar Salim. This ship has spent the past 10 years traveling on conventional drives to reach the outer Karak system. The Kar Salim will monitor the quantum waveform as we return to normal space and assist in tuning our drive control systems. If the hyperspace module malfunctions, the Kar Salim will provide assistance and resupply. Mission objectives will be to dock with the support vessel in order to complete adjustments to the mothership and her drives.
All ships auto-launching. We made it. Hyperspace jump complete. All systems nominal, and the quantum wave effect has dissipated.
We have misjumped. The support ship is not here. Fleet Command will signal the Kar Salim while we confirm our current position.
This is the mothership calling support vessel Kar Salim. Come in, please. We have misjumped and are requesting your beacon. This is the mothership calling support vessel Kar Salim. Please respond. Construction commencing.
Priority alert, we have picked up the Kar Salim's automated beacon. Send a probe to make contact and re-establish communications.
Well, okay, we now know what to do. Like you saw, I started to do some preparations before the mission, like researching the Corvette chassis, I believe. No, this is, let's see, what was that? Well, I don't remember the name, but I usually just activate research that time. Yes, Corvette chassis, which allow us to build light corvettes, anti-fighter, well, Strikecraft, I guess, because it was under Strikecraft in remastered, so here probably it will be too. And let's see, what I wanted to say. Oh, I wanted to say that corvettes here are very effective against fighters. Really, it's just what you need at the start of the game to get rid of enemy fighters. Well, the difference is in remastered, because they are totally useless there. Seriously, when I first ran the remaster and played those missions, like this mission precisely, I said, oh, okay, great. I built like I usually do, right? In classic, build few corvettes. They will be pretty neat addition. They will do a quick work of enemy fighters. Believe me, how I was surprised when I saw they were doing totally, absolutely nothing. They were in space trying to shoot something, and rarely actually managed to do so. Crazy.
Production underway. Corvette chassis research complete. Light Corvette available for construction. Commencing heavy Corvette upgrade research.
Oh, and the info about heavy corvettes. Look, Corvette chassis. The corvette chassis provides a larger platform for the heavier, more specialized corvettes, like heavy corvette. I mean light. Sorry, light corvettes, because light corvettes have only one cannon, I believe. But this is more like cannon and turret in one, and heavy corvette have two of those. Yeah, this is really pretty heavy firepower.
Signing off, thank you.
Probe complete.
So I will wait till I build some of those corvettes before I send the probe, because if I send the probe, the event will start when the enemy ships will try to swarm us, destroy us, and whatever, and we will have to defend against them. So I prefer to first prepare to this, and then let's, you know, destroy them. Hello there, and yes, we are waiting till the fleet is built fully before sending our probe to Karslim vessel.
Acknowledged.
Group 2 designated. Mothership.
Okay, we will have to wait because I really wanted to build like at least two heavy corvettes and before the attack. You know, slightly bigger firepower, like bigger firepower, yes.
Mothership. Mothership.
Awaiting assignment.
Heavy corvette upgrade research complete.
Okay, let's build some heavy corvettes. I wonder if we have resources for that. We have 430 resource units, and heavy corvette costs wow, 240. Okay, so maybe two I will manage somehow.
Group 2 copies. Wall locked in. Receiving. Establishing claw formation. Awaiting assignment. Claw locked in.
Mothership.
Receiving.
Okay, and our first corvette is built. Let's see. Oh, those nice guns. Also, there were a difference in behavior. Yeah, okay. There were differences in behavior in Homeworld Remastered and Classic in Corvette's flight pattern, because in Classic they behave like bigger, heavier fighters. Yes. So there is everything that goes with that, but they are compensated with the bigger, heavier guns. But in Remastered they behave like corvettes from Homeworld 2, which have a different design principle, because in Homeworld 2 corvettes got this turret on the upper side of their hull, which can rotate 180 degrees around, so they only need to pick a target for turret and moves in circles, and that will work. But here the main guys are on the front of the vessel, so they need to behave like bigger fighters, not like something that just, you know, like fly around the target and have you know, faith, I believe, or hope to actually hit it.
Heavy corvette complete.
Okay, the second corvette is on the way, so we should assign them to group 3,
Group 3 designated.
and we go, and we can send the.
Probe deployed.
Like I said, fighters, and you have few missile corvettes here. Okay, and here we go.
Probe in position. They're attacking. The mothership is under attack.
And look at
Engage
that,
incoming units.
corvettes
The mothership
automatically
must be
trying
defended.
to, you know, like aim at the targets, and when they do that, let's give them a actual command. When they do, yes, they basically destroy them without much of an effort.
Target acquired. Group 1. Group 2. Group 2 acknowledged. Standing by. Weapons at mothership initiated. Reporting for duty.
Oh no, they tried to. Crap, they destroyed 2 of them, I guess, and they tried to destroy my research vessel. I wonder if I can salvage them
Reports
here.
victory.
No, I can't. Let's see how
Hostile
much
units
ship we
destroyed.
have.
Threat eliminated.
1 interceptor destroyed. And one
Mothership
scout
sustains
destroyed.
minor hull damage. Repairs are underway.
Not bad.
Mothership.
The Karsalim has been destroyed. Heavy weapon damage is visible on the remaining fragment. A salvage corvette must be sent to retrieve the mission data recorder.
Okay, how much we have? We have 600? 600, I believe. Yes, so we could build maybe 2 heavy corvettes. And,
Production underway.
well, let's build 6 interceptors.
Construction commencing.
Acknowledged.
Okay, guys, dock. Resupply. And then we will be trying to actually get that data from Karsalim. Well, there are those places in this game when nothing is just happening, we are waiting for something to happen, like here, and well, there's not much even to say about things that are going on the screen,
Resources
because
exhausted.
what?
Construction paused.
Well, the ships are moving, it's nice, yes? No, I was joking right now. Nothing, just, you know, happening what is happening, that is why. Okay, I'll be frank. I have no topic beside the fight to talk about on the stream because you know what you can say about homework basically was already said. Everything. So I will be just replicating what I said or just other people, yes, around time, or the people who are streaming or doing let's play said. So okay, we need to wait for resources. I wonder where are those resources. Oh, cool. Our resource collector is collecting all the stuff around Carcelino.
Full load. Returning.
And here we have our lone resource collector returning to base to give us what we need, what we really need. A fresh batch of resource units.
Mothership.
Responding. Awaiting orders. Ready for orders. Underway. Group 1 reporting. Group 2 reporting. Acknowledged.
Mothership.
Reporting. Receiving. Reporting for duty.
Oh, how strange. I do not recall for research ships to ever rotate around its axis. Yes, they were rotated, but there are, I believe, 6 of them, and they are creating that donut shape space station research object, whatever that is, but I never recall the one single research ship doing something like that.
Mothership.
Get you on the inward bound.
Heavy corvette complete.
Okay, the 4th heavy corvette, so we now have pretty nice
three reassigned.
strike force.
Wall formation confirmed.
Also few more interceptors. Oh, this is also nice. I don't recall a Homeworld Remastered having it, just like, of course, current Arius it had, but the total cost. Total ships in queue and total cost of those. I'm not sure, maybe it have that functionality, but I'm not just sure.
Responding.
Interceptor complete.
You must excuse me, but I'm kinda tired after a long day, so it happened that I might yawn 2 or 3 times during this stream.
Standing by.
Okay, we get our interceptors, and now just look. Sphere formation, so I said the formation works here, but there are also this nice command guard,
Flight control engaged.
and they move around, and they will protect our salvage corvette from any harm. They will also move in this formation around a corvette with it, which is pretty neat and really good mechanism if you want to protect something. But in remastered, yes, we return to remaster again. You can do sphere. They will be in sphere, okay. You can move guard, but they I don't remember, but I'm not sure. Yes, I don't remember. I'm not sure. Yes, I know I played the game, but I do not remember all those mechanisms. I think that they work that way, but I cannot give you 100% guarantee. That is why those words. I'm not sure. I do not remember. Anyway,
Ready for orders.
they will set themselves to this sphere formation, but if we try to move the corvette will move on its own, and the formation will just try to follow it. So probably it's then became sphere totally useless, like, because they will be not providing any cover or protection for it. So why to set them to sphere? They become like wall or claw or whatever, doesn't matter, right? Okay, so let's move now to Karsalim.
Destination confirmed.
And like you see there, the neatly information just started to move to our destination. Kinda it's slow going, but like you see, the fighters are adjusting their speed to the speed of corvette.
Responding.
And now we wait again. Okay, we arrived, and I think it's time to salvage Karsalim.
Salvage target acquired.
Okay, and now look how nicely they behave. Yes, allowing the corvette to dock, and whoa, what was that? I believe I have texture error just a moment ago, but I'm not sure. Anyway, what I was saying, oh yeah, about interceptor behavior. Look how they nice behave, allowing corvette itself to move out of the range and just dock, and then it will move back. Oh, okay. It will move back, and they will return to their position in a very nice, neat way. So, positions for the fighters, really great in Homeworld Classic.
Priority alert. Additional hostile units detected on an intercept course with the Karsalim. Protection of the salvage team is a primary objective. It must return to the mothership with the mission recorder. We need that data.
Oh, you see, they already just aiming, well, not just, they aiming on the enemy and starting to protect our Corvette, and they move with it. In the remaster, they will never behave like that. The Corvette will be moving its own course, they will be moving whatever the course they want. So basically it will mean that Corvette will be under fire and they will be moving like everywhere on the screen, but not where they're supposed to be, and they will be not doing what they're supposed to do, like protecting the Corvette, and not just, you know, like I said before, flying all around without doing anything, even without a fight. I could understand, okay, they fly around whatever, but they try to shoot something or at least protect Corvette, but they even don't do that. They just move on the firing vector, they move, and just do not do anything. They do not fire, just move past the target, and that's all. Totally useless, totally broken mechanic in the remaster. Fortunately, that's the proper game, Homeworld Classic. Everything works how it's supposed to. Maybe except Flyer. Flyer need to work good too if this game if this game is going to be properly played. Okay, let's start with our offensive Corvettes, Group 3.
Attack clearance received.
Okay guys, steamroll them. Guys, come on, move!
Destroyed.
Move, destroy them! Yoo-hoo! Faster! Okay, I guess we did. No, we didn't. There are still reinforcements here.
Destination.
Okay, so at least move them to a proper place so they can shoot something.
Receiving. Standing by.
Okay, and we will see now the power. Oh, nice! That was something. So, 4 Corvettes, 1 shot from each, and poof! There is nothing left on the enemy fighter.
Salvage team
Also set them to aggressive.
downloading mission data recording. Replaying last entry.
What do you mean you detect the hyperspace entry? The mothership isn't due for...
Sir, I have multiple contacts on closing vectors, unknown profiles, no recognition codes. They're not ours.
Well, if they're not ours, who the hell are they?
Sir, they're coming in fast. Check. Incoming fire. We are under attack. They're getting through. Breaches across all decks. Hull integrity failing.
Castle into mothership if you are receiving abort hyperdrive test. Repeat, abort hyperdrive test.
Group 1 under attack.
What? Okay, we got Group 1 under attack,
Critical
and
resources consumed.
we need
Group 2 copies.
to put them to some more useful formation, like Claw. Wall is better for bigger units, like Corvettes or
Detecting enemy units
frigates.
advancing on our position. Organize a defensive force to protect the mothership.
Sure thing. I already have.
Understood. Group 3 under attack.
Oh yeah. Group 3 will actually get a really short work of those. Run! Run, you fool! You're doing it good. Ah! He got spooked because he is returning to the whatever that is. I believe you can see carrier now here. No, we can't. But definitely for very short time we could see a bigger ship here.
Reporting. Target confirmed. Group 1 receiving. Group 3 to combat station. Source
Okay, set them to aggressive and destroy them, I guess. Another one who is turning its tail on us. Okay. Corvettes are really much tougher target. I hope mine will destroy them pretty quick because those are missiles and they can be really dangerous for fighters. Okay, one out of the way, two left. Okay, one left,
Large power
and
signature
boom.
detected nearby. Recommend immediate investigation. We have determined that these enemy units are inferior to ours. Protect against penetration of the Karak system. Destroy the attacking force completely.
Nice. I wonder how many Arius I have now. 645.
It's an enemy carrier. They appear to be reinforcing their squadrons of fighters and corvettes with it.
Ready for orders. Group 3 reporting.
Okay, corvettes destroy corvettes and fighters just destroy the fighters. That would be the best solution. Well, the encounters here are really highly tactic in my opinion, because you actually know what kind of ships use against what kind of ships. Not like in first mission of Remaster, when basically I tried to use tactics and failed miserably, and basically it ended like building a giant fleet and just destroy them all, something along those lines. Okay, peeps, destroy them and you tyrannic raiders die. Well, I noticed that I have made a kind of mistake, because if I colored my mothership to yellow, the traces of my ship are also yellow, so it's hard now to differentiate which ships are mine and which are enemies. Normally I will recognize them by the trail they are leaving, but if my ships
Enemy
leave
units are retreating.
yellow trail
Stand by for
and
immediate
my units leave yellow trail, well, that complicates things.
Roger.
Okay, now I can try to actually attack it, and it will be not spawning any reinforcements, so yeah. And another one bites dust. Okay, now we need to... Oh, another usage of sphere formation. If the target do not try to actually resist or protect itself, we could set them in sphere formation and basically focus a non-stop fire on enemy. Well, downside is that our ships are basically immobile in one place and themselves became really easy target for the enemy. Oops, oh sorry, looks like something happened and I think the game froze for a... what? For a minute. Give me 1 sec, okay? I will try to actually do something about that. Let me see. Okay, now it should work. Okay, sorry, some minor technical difficulties. Something just pop up in the background and stop the game. I don't know why. And now we wait, although we will have to wait some time because those interceptors do not have that big of a firepower. Actually, to destroy one of those, I would need ion cannon frigates, at least. Destroyers would be the best solution for that problem. Okay, now I can dock them. And basically it's mission over. Let's see, 645, so wait. Okay, I can hyperspace jump, but I need also a few more units before the next mission. I would need at least 4, I guess. Total ship cost at 880. Okay.
Production underway.
We will use everything we have to actually build those salvagers, because they will be useful in the next mission, yes, and this will be the last mission, I'm afraid, because I do not have that much of a time left of the free time to play and stream. So we will be ending this mission, we will be doing the next one, which is, well, reasonably quick, but we will see actually. And that's it. Okay, let's just save the game. Oh no, oh, wait for saving. Okay, let's wait till we build everything we can build. Okay, 2 will be left to be built. Well, I will have to live with that. Go, 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 go.
Resources depleted. All jobs
so close, so close. I think we could have some resource. Theoretically, we could try to harvest this. I don't know why it's... I believe the battery in my camera starts to die. So probably the last mission will be without camera. Sorry for that. And we will be harvesting that. Okay, forget it. Let's go to the next mission. Save game and next. Okay, here we go. I just need to see how much. Only 3 I have. Well, that's not impressive, but maybe will be enough.
Autodock commencing. Hyperspace engaged.
Analysis of wreckage reveals the hostile units are using strike craft ranging from fighters to combat corvettes. All pilots will be briefed in case hostiles have penetrated farther into the Karak system. On our return to Karak, the final outfit of the mothership must be accelerated in order to defend against possible future attacks. Many major mothership systems are still incomplete. We will notify Karak's missile defense system of this possible threat. The mothership will then dock with the scaffold for repairs. Stand by for hyperspace exit to Karak.
All ships auto-launching.
Receiving.
No one's left. Everything's gone. Karak is burning.
Karak is being consumed by a firestorm. The scaffold has been destroyed. All orbital facilities destroyed. Significant debris ring in low Karak orbit. Receiving no communications from anywhere in the system. Not even beacons.
Wait. On the maintenance frequency, I'm getting a signal from the cryo tray systems in orbit. One of them is suffering a massive malfunction.
The cryo trays are under attack. Defend them.
Crap. Definitely not enough salvagers.
These ships are different from those we encountered at the Kar Slip. It is likely they were involved in the destruction of Karak. Capture at least one vessel for interrogation and destroy the rest.
Reporting for duty. Underway.
Theoretically, you can save all of those trays. I have done it once, and I believe it can be done repeatedly, but yes, I do not have forces to do so now. I will try to distract with my interceptors, but I'm not sure if it will work.
Awaiting orders. Reporting for duty. Target selected for salvage.
Waiting assignment. Acknowledge. The ship's too big. We need another salvage team fleet. Group 1 to combat stations.
Oh, no, it will be destroyed in no time. There are already flames here, so yes.
The ship's too big.
I didn't manage to save it, unfortunately. But I done it once, so I know it's possible, and definitely it's possible because I have done it in Remastered.
On our way.
Reporters, two copies.
Standing by.
Salvage corvette complete.
Salvage target acquired.
Ship's too big. We need another salvage team fleet.
Target confirmed.
Group 2 receiving.
Okay, let's try to salvage as many of those frigates as we can.
Waiting assignment. Ready for order. Target selected for salvaging. Responding.
Okay, they are interested in mothership, so maybe I will have chance. No, do not fire at my salvage teams. Wrong angle of approach, unfortunately. Not good, not good. No, no, leave them, leave them. Okay, maybe I will do something. Go, 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 go. Try to capture as many as
Hostile
possible.
vessel captured. Crew interned.
Okay,
Interrogation is underway.
one will be...
While searching the
Oh,
enemy ship's computer
how?
systems, we came across these
Have you seen that? They just bumped slightly into it and... Oh, crap.
achieved.
Analysis of the recording indicates that the Karak missile defenses heavily damaged the attacking fleet. However, we have concluded that at present they can still easily defeat us. We have therefore
corvettes
plotted a
lost.
course to a deep space asteroid belt. There we can hide and prepare our fleet for an assault.
Group 1. Group 2 reporting. Locked on target.
Our research division has analyzed the captured frigate. We have reverse engineered the drive technology and developed 2 new ships. Plans for a 3rd vessel are underway, but will require frigate chassis research.
This is Group 2. We're over with you. Salvage field released. You got it. This is Group 1. We're in the red. Fuel low. Target select.
Okay. The next one. Maybe go, my salvagers. Maybe I will be able to catch this one at least.
Group 2. We're outnumbered.
Enemy assault frigate captured.
Okay, almost, guys. Go. Nice, another one. Another
Enemy
nice
units
addition.
neutralized.
How neutralized? Because there is also
Trains
one
of
not.
the Empire that remain
Maybe
in
because this is one is held by one of the salvagers. Maybe because of that.
Group 1 receiving. Group 2 locked on to mothership. Knock-on enabled.
Locked on to mothership. Knock-on enabled.
Okay, I will try to also capture this one.
Salvage field released. We're letting go.
We're ready for orders.
Okay, and the last one. At least that's good. Not all the trays were saved, which is pretty unfortunate. But at least I will have
Available resources consumed.
more frigates.
Mothership.
Roger. Ready for orders.
Okay, let's start salvaging trade race. Also, I don't know.
Enemy assault frigate
Actually, I'm not
captured.
sure, but I think the frigates were processed into resources. So I'm not 100% sure of that.
Reporting for new
No, we actually captured one of those. Nice. Look at that. Our first own assault frigate. Well, actually not 100% our own because we stole it, but yeah, we can use it. So that's our own.
Salvage field released. You got it. Reporting. Target selected for salvaging. Awaiting assignment.
Commencing capital ship chassis.
Yes,
research.
another research. I totally forgot about it. Capital ship chassis. The frigate chassis is a versatile platform that enables the development of several different weapons systems. Can build assault frigate. Actually, the stuff
Enemy
we
assault frigate captured.
actually captured. Oh, and we could build what support frigate. This is pretty nice also because it is moving platform to which our fighters and corvettes can dock, refuel, repair, and also it have a module to repair bigger ships. Also, this is pretty decent, nice. Shame you haven't saw that, but I just selected those units, pressed, I believe it's Z, to activate the special ability which is salvage, and just select all of the trays. And instead of something like in remaster, when in remaster corvettes like go to this one tray, one docks, then go with this tray, the next one maybe pick a target and maybe not.
100,000
Here
people
they
secured.
just share the work between them, yes? each of them see, okay, for trace, so we pick individual targets and at the same time just go catch them and salvage. So this is nice, and this is something that is really missing from Homeworld Remastered, because of that you need to basically manually select all the targets for salvaging all the ships you need to use, and there's no something like here, like smart system that divide the work between the selected ships.
Reporting.
Oh, nice! We have 3 assault frigates. Nice. Why not 4? Because we captured one of those as prisoners or something like that. That is why we only have 3, and the one which were captured first and we got those recordings we just saw was destroyed or converted for resources. Well, whatever. A slide back where I forget have active engine,
Complete.
but it's not bad.
Assault frigate available for construction.
Let's see, can we build an assault frigate? We can, but should we? Or maybe one. We don't need support frigate now, so let's just do one for
300,000
comparison.
Construction commencing.
Receiving. Salvage field released. You got it. Reporting for duty.
Let's check 7 scout. Well, whatever. Scouts are basically what the name suggests, scouts, so we do not need many of them, but they work like a nice distraction for the frigates, and a full complement of 15 interceptors, which is really nice for that part of the game, for that stage of the game. So not bad. We got frigates, we got some heavy corvettes. Great.
Cryo tray loaded. 400,000 people secured. Assault frigate complete.
Okay, and here is our own Kushan assault frigate. You see the difference, how the cannons are mounted in different position, like here, or the bombs launcher. Yes, because those are launchers of the plasma bombs or something like that. It's mainly designed to damage bigger and slower units like corvettes or other frigates. I wonder where those have launchers. I believe this and this are bombs launchers. Okay. That basically be it.
Cryo tray loaded. 500,000 people secured.
Cryo trays loaded and secure. Hyperspace module charged. There's nothing left for us here. Let's go.
Okay, I hope you, well, like it. I think it's pretty nice compliment for the third mission. Shame we couldn't get 6 cryo trays, but, well, you not always have what you want. But despite that, like I said, pretty nice compliment of the interceptors, corvettes. We got 4 frigates. That's really well big, because like you saw, we had only 1,070 something units, so we would never be able to build actually 4 frigates. We only built 1, like I said, for comparison, and that's all. And this is it. We researched all what is to research. We can save the game, like 3. Okay, game saved. Agnus Dei in the background. They will never allow me to keep that on YouTube. If I import to YouTube, I believe the the voice would be cut off, so there will be no much to actually to hear. Yes, but that's something for the other time for the discussion. I hope you like it. I hope this wasn't as tragic as I think it was. And what can I say? Till next time, maybe there will be, if you like it, maybe there will be a next episode of this bad English gaming. Fortunately, maybe even with Homeworld, because I really just feel like playing Homeworld. Yeah, I know I play remaster, but the classic have this something special to it. Okay, anyway, I hope you like it. This will be also uploaded to my YouTube under Bad English Gaming category, which I need to create first. So, you know, probably we'll do this tomorrow or the next day or the day after. And that's it. Take care, have a nice evening, and see ya.